Vote for me on November 8th, and together we will transform Lake Worth's potential into reality. I believe this election is not a choice between pavers and cavers, but a choice between lovers and haters. I love Lake Worth. The people who are going to vote for me love Lake Worth too. We love our public beach and our waterfront. We love our downtown business district, which is now at more than 90% occupancy. We love our neighborhoods and our small town charm. We love the Playhouse and the Stones Theater. We love the Street Painting Festival. The Cultural Council is soon opening its doors. And Lula is coming soon, and I'm getting ready to love that too. I love Lake Worth because it is unique, special, and dare I say, funky. I am proud of Lake Worth because of the diversity of our city. And it is a microcosm of the future of our country. And I believe we can lead the way in showing everyone how diverse communities can live together and prosper. We will move beyond divisiveness, and I am committed to using all my talents and passions to get us there. Please vote for me, Rachel Waterman, on November 8th.
I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being here, because you truly are vested in your city. You spent the time to come and get educated on the candidates, and so you can make a fair choice. I believe the fair choice is change. Vote for me, Andy Amoroso, November 8th, for change. I want to thank the Board of Realtors for their endorsement. I also want to share my literature piece. Everyone received one when you came in. It's got all my information. It's got my cell number. You can always come by the store. I'm happy to talk to you. But in closing, I want to remind everyone that may have been at the last debate or share with people that weren't there. My opponent referred to me and everyone in this room as the peanut gallery. In closing, I just want to remind her that we are not the peanut gallery. We are the taxpayers, we are the voters, we are the small business owners, we are the teachers, we are the police officers. We are the people that make up this city. We are what makes this city strong. So remember, vote November 8th.
All right, thanks for listening, folks. It was really a pleasure to be here with you tonight.
Sounds like a
usual. Listen, I dropped into this campaign for a number of reasons. I've shared them at the past few debates, so to elucidate for those of us who weren't at those debates. Real quickly, growing up in Detroit, there were certain policies that were spoken of over and over and over again as the solution to that city's problems. And that city had a lot of budgetary problems just like we do. Of course, the analogy is not a great one, but it's a place where I speak from experience. And that perspective is one of, when times get tough, raise the taxes, raise the utilities, raise whatever you can, but don't hold the line. And that perspective has failed. People are moving from Detroit. They will continue to move to Detroit. It's probably too late for that city. Secondly, of course, land use issues. It's not really touched on here today, but again, speaking from my experience as a real estate attorney and a former resident of Metro Detroit, restrictive and overly restrictive land use regulations and regulations that have been endorsed by this administration, which speak glowingly of extracting items from businesses that choose to come into our community. That perspective has failed. Businesses will locate elsewhere, I guarantee you. And the third perspective is that of a government-centric viewpoint towards solutions in our community. A trolley, can I say today, folks? I don't know what else to say other than we have a people mover in Detroit that takes you on a circle to nowhere. And if that ain't what the trolley is, I don't know what it is. So let me sum up real quickly. Some good came out of my campaign. I got my issues out there. It's clear who I endorse. If I had to pay somebody to do my taxes, to do my books, I'd hire a successful business person. Finally, some other good has come out of this campaign. You all know I donated pledged to donate my salary to the food bank at the First Congregational United Church. I made a pledge to give them $500 out of my own pocket. I hope a lot of these other candidates will do the same. I invite you to join me right after the debate for the official Dustin Zacks after party at the cottage. Free appetizers.
Oh,
Free
please.
appetizers. Come on by. Good fun.
Spare me.
Thank you.
What's his business?
For my
Pardon me?
sister.
What business is he? He's an attorney.
Next is Commissioner Golden.
Yeah, again, I want to thank NAPC for this great venue and also for the Playhouse for allowing us to be here. I brought back the reverse osmosis plant, saving us millions of costs of water from Palm Beach County, as well as using the $15 million that was already spent on wells that were dug. I was instrumental in persuading the Commission to exit the onerous contract with FMPA, our power purchase provider, and we'll be out of this contract in 2013, and we'll see a substantial drop in our utility costs. I proposed a resolution to our state and federal representatives to provide medical and mental health aid for all of our returning armed forces and current veterans. I think that's something that we need to do in our city, to reach out to our representatives outside of our city to improve the lives of our veterans and people throughout our country. The value of our city is the investment we make now so that in the future we move our city forward. To protect our beach, to protect our water supply, we have moved our city forward. We have moved our city forward to protect our beaches, and we have made improvements in all of our parks throughout the city. You want to expect, and you should expect, a commissioner who does not just have opinions, but a commissioner who studies issues, researches best practices, and evaluates and makes informed decisions. I am that commissioner. Please give your support to a leader who has provided leadership. I am supported by the Sierra Club, by the AFL-CIO, and by the Progressive Democrats. I have the experience and skills you want as your commissioner and would be honored to get your vote November 8th. My website is www.joannegolden.com. My phone number is 628-7592, and thank you for your time this evening.
Next is Pam.
Well, thank you again to the NAPC and all the neighborhood associations for hosting these events over the last several weeks. You do amazing things in each community and for the whole city, of course. Well, I'd like to state for the record, I too love this city. That's why my family invested in Lakewood. My husband and I, when we were engaged, used to ride our bicycles all around the city, up and down each and every street looking for a house. We were just starting our lives together, and we could choose anywhere in the entire county to live. But we chose Lake Worth, with its own beach. Boy, I know West Palm would like that. A boat ramp, a quaint downtown with not one Atlantic Avenue, but two in Lake and Lucerne. A street painting festival, amphitheaters. I mean, there's no better place in the entire world to live than Lake Worth. That's why we chose to invest here with our lives. We all have to be able to afford living here, though, and our city government can do a lot better at that. If you want the person making decisions on utilities and taxes to be someone who actually feels the impact like you do on our families each and every month, you need to vote for me November 8th. If you want City Hall to be transparent on how you're spending your money and use common sense and balance for the rights of all residents of Lake Worth, north, south, east, and west, you need to vote for me November 8th. Please log on to my website, pamformayor.com, and see how I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. I've devoted my life to serving others, and I'd like to continue serving as your voice at City Hall, as your mayor. I don't want to just be the mayor of the city of Lake Worth. I want to be the mayor of the people of Lake Worth. And here's my endorsements. The ones that count, the people, the citizens of Lake Worth.